Hi, Zesties. You know what? Who cares about all those problems? I don't care. If I end up in a studio, if I end up in Mississippi, if I end up staying here with my screaming neighbors, you know what? I'm gonna cook and I'm gonna enjoy, okay? Soft girl era. So, today I'm eating crawfish balls that are fried in nacho cheese Takis. One of them exploded in the air fryer. Maybe I let it go a little too long, but you kind of have to let them go for a while because if not, they will be too soft to stay Bali. They will lose their Bali-ness. And here's some Cajun mayo that I made, and of course, it's just bomb as can be. Let's go. Let's go with some of the ones that stayed Bali. What do you guys think, Zesties? Look at that. You cannot tell me, Zesties, that I am just the best. Mmm. Got a little bit of a cheese pull down. Man, that lemon sorbet bubbly. It's no lemon lime Waterloo, but it's close. Oops. My ball is trying to break on me. Come on. Come on. No. My ball is breaking on me. See, I need to make smaller balls, but I always want to, I have to remember that next time. You know what? Doesn't matter if you want to do the cheese pull. The balls need to be smaller. Oops, that one's ruined. It's breaking apart. Dang it, Zesties. Mmm. Mmm. There's that cheese pull. And yeah, you know, those Chinese crawfish don't taste as good as the Louisiana ones, but people are dramatic. They're still good. Mm. That mayo Zesties. I have to be careful though, because that ball is trying to break on me. That's why I'm not dipping it anymore, because if I do, I'm afraid the ball will break. Mm. And I don't want the ball to break. There's a cheese ball. You know what? I was feeling down and depressed today, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna enjoy myself. I ran out of. Oh, I can't really taste the cracklings in here. I ran out of. Maybe this needed a little more cornmeal, but I ran out of. I thought I had run out of cornmeal, but I didn't. So I went to Walmart for no reason. But I bought cracklins, and then I decided to buy the nacho cheese Takis, which of course were on clearance, to make it fancier. Excuse me. Ugh, I think my neighbors just got home. And they're doing construction outside. Funny enough, like before my neighbors, I would have totally been mad about the construction, but I don't even hear it because compared to them, it's like nothing. Actually, you know what? Maybe my boudin balls are better. I have a friend who claims I make the best boudin balls he's ever had, and I say my crawfish balls are better. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe the boudin's better. Let's see, you know what? Oh no, this one is totally broken. Dang it. Makes me so mad. I'm so mad at myself that my balls broke. You know what, Zesties? I've really been thinking about quitting. Yeah, you know what? Two things. Number one, don't be afraid of the cornmeal. As much as you can put on there, put on there. And then number two, smaller balls. But yeah, you know, I've really been thinking of quitting because with all these problems that I'm having, I'm like, maybe I should just be focused on work, you know. That mayo is so good. Yeah, had I put more cornmeal in there, that would have been better. When I was forming the balls, I was like, is that enough? But you know, on the other hand, I don't want it to be too hard. But you know what? It's okay. It's okay. At least one of the balls stayed bally, right? But yeah, you know, with all these problems I've been having, I've been thinking like, why am I doing this? I should be focusing on work or something like that. But it's like, you know, I have a lot of fun doing this. I enjoy doing this. It makes me happy. So I'm so upset with myself though. Oh, here's a piece of that crackling. I am so upset with myself though that that my balls aren't bally enough. But yeah, I need my zesties in there to say, hey, don't give up, don't quit. Because I've been thinking about it. I've been thinking, oh my gosh, maybe I should just be working every day, ordering Uber Eats or whatever. But like, I just really like cooking and I don't want to give up on it, so. I am so mad that my balls broke though. I really am. And my kitchen's a wreck, my sink is still clogged. But what am I to do? I'm just stuck in this crazy game of survival called life. And I just somehow find ways to do the cooking content. Let's see if this one will work at all. Oh, that's Bali. This is intense, zesties. It's almost like too much flavor in here. Dare I say it? You can take my seasoned card away now. But yeah, definitely could have used some more cornmeal. But hey, I learned. Always go extra on that cornmeal because I need these things to be hard. I forgot to do a thumbnail. I need to be doing thumbnails. Oh well, whatever. This is intense, zesties. Woo. But you know what? I always have to remind myself eating, or, in some ways I save money by cooking at home because I spend less than eating out. you know. Plus, whatever, I work 7 days a week. I'm gonna go right back to working after this anyway, so. Plus, you know, working didn't have the desired results. I'm not in my penthouse. I'm not anywhere near my penthouse. No, this is like a flavor overload. I kind of overdid all the flavors here. I'm not even gonna lie. It's intense. Woo. Oof. But yeah, my neighbors have been gone for a few days, and now I'm thinking, oh, did they leave? Can I stay? Because, you know, I'd rather stay here in my one bedroom than a studio. And I like this side of town more. Although the other side is much more like downtown, central, or whatever. But, you know, they've done this with me before where they'll leave for periods of time and I think they're gone and then all of a sudden they're back and screaming. So I'm not trying to get my hopes up here that they're like leaving. This is a lot of food, Zesties. Yeah, smaller balls and more cornmeal. The inside needs to be more of like a bread. This is a little more of like a, I don't know, bread pudding or something. I'm so full, Zesties. But there's no point in keeping this for leftovers, so. And I need to start, you know what? I'm beating myself up that my balls broke, but you know what? I need to use some of the stuff that I have here. To be honest, I could drive, even frozen stuff, I could drive to the other side of town, I think, but I'd rather eat whatever I have in my freezer and fridge and whatever, I'd rather eat it now than before I move because I don't really know what all is going to be good to transport, you know. Hopefully my frozen Scotch bonnets are okay. Maybe I'll have to get like an ice chest or something to put the Scotch, to put my frozen stuff in. Because I really want to keep those Scotch bonnets. That's way too flavor overload, Zesties. Way too flavor overload. Hey, but you know what? I just have to think, like, if I keep making videos, one day one of them will go viral. Even though I've been saying this for like a year or whatever since I started making videos, but I still believe this to be the case. One day I'll make some video and it'll go viral, and then I'll get my 1,000,000 subs. And Destination will be popping. Not that we're not already popping. Because we are already popping, but we will be popping. This is flavor overload, and it's like too much food for me. I don't know if I can eat it all, Zesties. Let me think. I don't know, Zesties. You know what? I'm calling it quits. Oops. Sorry this wasn't my best mukbang. Sorry my balls broke, but you know what? I tried my best, okay? Let me know in the comments if you want me to keep making videos, because I've really been thinking of quitting lately with all my life problems. And think, no, you know what? This is my break from work. I've been a workaholic for like 10 years, like 11 years. No, I'll say 10 because, well, no. I don't know, but this is how I keep myself from being a workaholic, which is good, because workaholism, well, maybe it's not bad, but I'm almost 35. I'm in my midlife crisis, remember? So, oh, there's your cue to go right. Oh, you look 25. But you know, I'm trying to focus on enjoying my life and stuff rather than like just work. So, whatever. Anyway. Bye, Zesties.